Welcome back to the Sound for More channel, and welcome back to another tutorial on Grooverider 2. Today we are going to examine how clips work, okay? So before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Additionally, if you would like to support what I do, please do check the instruction contained in each video description. Thank you again. Please continue to like, subscribe, comment, particularly comment, create traffic on the channel. That helps me to bring more videos, giveaways, reviews, etc., etc. Okay, let's kick off. So we're going to create a new pattern, and I've showed these in many other tutorials. And let's go to the sound view. Now we have a normal synth here, which is perfectly okay. Perhaps we do some adjustment. We also make sure that the volume here of the mixer is not max. Okay. Perhaps we remove the sustain, add the K here. Go lower an octave. That sounds good. Let's start with that one. Let's go to clip. So this is the clips view. Okay. So what can we do here? When you can see all the different parts up here, 1 to 16, you can mute each one individually or solo some of them. Okay, which helps you in terms of listening only to specific parts. Okay. Then next, you can click here on the right hand side where you have the symbol, and it will start playing all the clips which are on that row or scene. Okay, so in order to create a clip, well, it's very simple. Double click and you create a clip, or click and hold and you have this menu which says new clip, and click on new clip, you create a new clip. So that is straightforward, right? Click and hold on the clip. You can edit the clip, which will move you to here to the edit menu where you're editing the pattern. It will show up here part 2 and clip 1. If you press up here, it moves you back to part 2. Okay. Now back to clip. If I click and hold again, I can copy the clip like so. Then I can go somewhere else, click and hold, and paste that clip. Okay. Click and hold, and of course on a clip you can edit it, copy, paste now, reset the color if you want to do that, or delete the clip. Okay, so that is pretty straightforward. Next, here you have 2 buttons. Okay, the first one is very much a selection tool, so you can click on one of them or multiple. Okay, like so. You can click and hold, it becomes like a lasso, and you select more than one. Okay, when you have more than one selected or one selected, you can click and hold on the selection, then you can move them around like so. Okay, that is useful, right? And click again and hold, drag to selection, click and hold, and then you can say copy clips or delete clips. Okay. So that is how you select clips. That is how you can select different ones, etc., etc. And of course, double click, right? Double click again, like so. So you can click and click and hold. You have always to wait a bit as well. And then you can use the shift button here to add, like so, right? So, or remove, okay? You have the shift button on, and of course if you don't have a shift button on and you click here, you deselect the other 2 and select this one. So useful to know that you can use the shift button as well. Okay, so click and hold, select all, and then delete clips. Okay, let's go to part number 1. Double click to create a clip. Okay, or click, oops, we need to exit the selection tool mode and double click so we have a clip. Double click again to actually go inside the pattern editor, and let's create something simple. Okay, that's good enough. So let's go here to this pencil tool and let's create something like so. Let's go back to clips and press here to get it to play. Nice and simple, right? Really, really simple. Now let's click and hold on that and say copy clip. Let's click and hold underneath on the next scene and paste that. Now double click this next scene, which is clip or next clip, so it's clip number 2. And let's do some addition. Let's add the other notes. Like so. Let's go back to clips, okay? Now, I could click here and it will start playing this clip. And then if I want to play the next clip, I have to click the next scene. Let me show you. And of course I can stop. Now there is a way to move from one clip to the next, which is really good. So click here where you have these cogs, okay? You go in this view where you see these like dotted sign or 2 minus sign, click on them. And then here you can select a number of actions that the clip will perform. So in this case, you can say go to the next clip, and you can see there is an arrow which is pointing down now. So exit the that editing and click on the first scene. You will see that when it finishes playing, it will go to the next one, which is underneath, and it will continue play that one. Now, it will continue to play the second clip indefinitely, unless you do something else. So, for example, go again in the Actions Edit mode, click here, and you could say, go to the previous clip, it will come up to a previous clip, or go to the first clip, or go to the last clip, or randomize, or go to a specific clip. Let's say, for now, again, let's go to the next clip, okay? Now, let's click and hold that one, copy, click and hold here, paste. Now double click to edit, and let's make some changes. So I don't know, doesn't really matter. The purpose is to study how it works. Okay, so click that play. Okay, fantastic. Now we have modified that clip. Now let's go to the edit action, and you can see you copied also the action from the previous clip. Okay, which says go to the next clip, but there is no next clip. Indeed, if I play. Okay, it will stop because there is no next clip. Now let me show you other type of action. You can say go to the first clip. You see this line at the top, it will go to the first one. So let's try. And it will go like that indefinitely. Or, for example, you can go here and just say random clip. Okay, nice different arrows, green now. So let's try and let's see what happens. Jump to the first one. Again, jump to the first one. Jump to the second one in this case, because it's random. Of course, if you have more clips, you will see a better effect of randomization in terms of next clip. So you can go to also a specific clip and then it asks you the number. I think this could be improved. It could, for example, allow you to select directly the clip. I think that would be better in my view. The other thing as well, which you can do is to disable action. But when you do that, it disable all the actions. I would prefer actually that to be somewhere else in the menu instead of just here, but that is where it is. And then, of course, you can select again to re-enable them. Now, let me show you something else. Let's go back to sound view and let's go to the next part. Okay, let's click and hold here and let's bring in poison. Okay. Perhaps decrease the level. Okay, I was just checking the level of part 2 against part 1. Let's go to the clips view. Now, let's say that I want that bass to start playing here on the second scene, number 2. Double click to create a clip. Double click again to edit that. So, and, you know, we could, you know, try different notes. Now, let's say scale lock mode. So it will show me only the scale notes. So you don't have to do that like that, but, right, it's up to you. So click display. Okay, perhaps we want to click and select here, select all the different notes here, and then we are going to actually move them. Okay, so, which is nice. Okay, let's try. Okay, so yeah, now you can hear it a little bit better. Okay, let's go back to clips now. So let's copy this, click and hold, copy, and click here, hold, and paste. Now let's go at the top here and let's click play. As you can see, the second clip doesn't start playing, even if you set it to play, like so, all right? Try again. It will not start to play because there is no action to get it to start to play. So one way I found to actually take care of that is to create another clip here, okay? Leave it empty, and then of course add an action here to actually go to the next clip, and the same on this one to go to the next clip, and then on this one, of course, to go, for example, on the first clip as we do it for this one, okay? So. So in this case, this clip will start alongside this other clip, okay? But you need to have an action here and a clip as well on the previous scene. Now, there is no ability at the moment to click and hold somewhere here to actually say automatically go to the next scene. What would be really nice is if we could, under this action edit mode, go inside here, click and hold, and add a specific action for the scene, but that has not been implemented yet. Okay, so that is something that hopefully will come very soon. But nevertheless, you can use these, you know, live. You can, you know, click on different clips if you want them to start and stop, right? Like so, or like so, and then you can also, you know, change the scene manually. So it's good for live performance. So you can see I altered the flow here. I said play this one, and then, of course, the next one action would have been to play the first clip, right? Or you can start again. So hopefully that explains a little bit, gives you an introduction how to use clips, right? Remember, double click on it, you move to the pattern editor, which we will explain in upcoming tutorial. But this is a useful mode, and of course there is another mode which is song mode, which is coming as well in terms of tutorials and explaining how it all works. Remember, you can still mute and solo, right? And of course you have the stop up here. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and as always, see you next time.